Can you hear me now? Do you guys know that commercial that's like, can you hear me now? It's like a phone. Yeah, the issue was that I'm not smart and I freaking forgot to add my video to the stream. So thank you. I'm, yeah, like I said, I'm not great at live streams. So yeah, so that's good. A whole 15 minutes kind of wasted. You guys got to see me do things. I didn't really explain anything, but yeah, so I am super sorry about that. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back. I can't really go back and redo everything with the audio, so I'll just tell you guys what I was doing. I just went and removed all the duplicates. Yeah, I have no more. So yeah, I just removed all the duplicates and I tried to keep the newest ones on the like on my shelves, or not the newest ones, the oldest ones. Um, thank you, Jessica. Um, yeah. So what was I even? Oh, yeah. I should actually fix my currently reading because I am currently reading a book. Um, I'm currently reading You, in case anyone's wondering. Has anyone read it? Has anyone watched the show? I'm halfway through. I don't know why I thought searching You would give me results in my shelves because so many books have the letters YOU. But yeah, yeah. I was wondering if this was supposed to be silent. I mean that's probably very relaxing. Oh, I can do that. Oh, yeah. I was wondering if this was supposed to be silent. I mean, probably someone does have like a Goodreads organization. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know how to use this platform, but yeah. The five people we meet. Did I click that? No. But you. I feel like you know how everyone talks about how Goodreads search is really bad? Goodreads search is really bad. I feel like obviously everyone is searching for you because it's a Netflix show. Like I feel like it should show up first. Anyway, I'm gonna add this to currently reading just so it's off my want to read shelf. Um, yeah, currently reading. I have. Oh, you can't do the percentage. 1 second. My cat has been like wandering around and I'm scared I have like a cup of water on the ground and I'm scared he's gonna like knock it over. So hopefully he doesn't. Um, want to read. Yes. So now I'm gonna clean up my want to read shelf. I do this. Technically, I'm supposed to do it every month or so, but I haven't done it since the last time I did this live stream. So normally I sort by date added, and I'm gonna do the newest. And then I just go through and see if I want to read the books that I've said I want to read. Um, this a YouTuber I watch mentioned this book. It's a book of poetry. I don't remember. I haven't watched the. I can't even finish. Um, I haven't watched the show. I wanted to read the book first, but now that I'm halfway through the book, I'm like, do I don't know if I want to watch the show. So, interesting. Wow. Um yeah, but and a YouTuber I watch mentioned this and they made me want to read it. I don't remember who it was though. So, yeah, but apparently it has a collection of watercolor paintings, poetry, and like art stuff. And this person is like an Instagrammer or maybe also a YouTuber who's known for their art journals. And I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was interesting. And it only has 72 reviews, so should get some publicity. The reason I added the wives, I'm not going to go through every single thing, but just because these are more recent adds to my Goodreads TBR, I can remember why I added them. But I watched Cindy and Cindy's video with Chanel where she did her wrap up, and they both hated this book. So then I decided I had to read it. um, The Weight of the Stars. Um, uh, hmm. I guess I have to refresh. Sometimes it doesn't load all the way. I don't remember why I added this. That's why. This is by a Black author. Yeah, I still want to read that. Why won't it load? Oh, it's just being real slow? I don't know. Okay. For some reason, Goodreads isn't doing the auto scroll. It won't load things, but that's fine. We're fine. Um, I do this kind of quickly because I don't know. Most of the time, there's no answer. There's no reason for that. I just didn't finish that sentence. I'm really trying to read more books about how to feel less not like useless, but like feel more productive, I guess, but not really productive. Just I feel like most days I end off the day feeling like I didn't do anything, and I feel like I want to end the day feeling like I did at least one thing. So I'm really trying to find more books where I can figure out how to feel like that. Into a 4-step daily frame. I don't know why I added this book though. I don't know who told me about it. Probably a YouTuber. I don't know. But I'll keep that. A Downstairs Girl. This was like a book of the month pick a while ago. And I thought I was interested, but then I wasn't interested. And now I'm interested again because it's set in Atlanta, where I live. So we're back. This I'm actually gonna move. I shouldn't do that while I'm doing this, but it's fine. I'm gonna also, part of this reorganization is also I reorganize the order. Oh, Amani, you added the captions to my vlog. That's amazing of you. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it so much. I hadn't had time to do it yet. So thank you so much. I'm going to add your name to the what is that called? The description box. So thank you for telling me. And also, um, yeah, I don't know why the auto-generated captions aren't there. I'm working on just writing it out by hand, but it definitely takes a lot longer to do that. It's been up for a week, so I don't know why it didn't generate them. So yeah, I don't know why, but I think sometimes it just does that. I uploaded a different video to my other channel, and those have the auto-generated captions. So I think it's just a fluke with YouTube, or maybe I don't know, maybe the time I uploaded it, I don't know. YouTube just doesn't work sometimes. But yeah. Um, Tia said you're on Goodreads and it's going a little slower than normal. I guess maybe everyone's just on Goodreads tonight, Friday night. Time to organize your Goodreads TBR. I thought about having wine while doing this, but then I don't have a table next to me, and if the cat spills the water, that will be annoying, but fine. But if the cat spills wine, that would be bad. Normally it does. Someone else has captioned a couple of my videos before, and it showed up, but I think because of like the new YouTube studio, it doesn't, like something got messed up and it didn't show me, or maybe it had something to do with the auto generator. I have no idea. But yeah, normally it does. It's just this time it didn't show up. Oh. Yeah, back to this. I'm gonna put them in real order. So I have to Why is Goodreads being so mean to me? Actually, I wanted to. So some of these I'm moving to the like front of the list because I know I'm gonna read them soon. So that one is on my like Owls TBR, which I'm also really doing badly on the Owls. I've read one book that was not on my TBR. I'm gonna see if it can fit a topic because I read it. It was actually this book that I'm using as a mouse pad. It's really good. I received it from Penguin Teen for like review. Oh my god. There was a little tiny bug on this. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell my sister. Um, but yeah, it was good. Very sad though, because it's about the author's mother dying. There's a different book I wanted to add. Mm, this is also currently reading. I forgot I was currently reading that. I didn't mean to click on it, but I did, so I'm just gonna add it to my currently reading shelf. Today is a mess. Have to go back to want to read. Date added. Newest to not newest. And also something didn't get saved, did it? Okay, so that will go there and this will go there. Let's just go with page number 2, finally. Oh, the Dancing at the Pity Party memoir. Yeah, I liked it. So it's really, I mean, it is about, I should highlight the comments so everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's really, like I said, it's really sad because it's about her mom dying, but the art in it is really like cute, which makes it more fun to read, I guess. I don't know. And the way she talks about it is really interesting. And I also now follow the artist on Instagram because I really like her art. I think it's really cute and it's exactly what I need. Heads of the Colored People. Someone reviewed this. I forgot who it was, but they did, and it made me want to read this. I need to get better at remembering who reviewed what. The hidden power of effing up. I do curse. I just try not to curse in YouTube videos. I still want to read this. This is by the Try Guys, which is a very popular channel on YouTube. They used to have a BuzzFeed. No, they used to be on BuzzFeed and then they separated. And I do want to read this. I want to read the physical copy because I think it has a lot of pictures though. Although they all read the audiobook. This one sounds interesting and yeah, not safe for work though. Ninth House. I kind of don't know if I want to read this. I just want to read it because it's popular. I don't think I want to read this. I don't. What everyone says about Wilder Girls is that, like all they talk about is the body horror and that the ending is unsatisfying. And I don't like body horror. I don't like anything gory or gruesome. So I don't think I want to read this, so I think I'm going to take this off the list. Mm-hmm. This is another book that I never talked about that I do want to read because I also listen to this podcast. It's by the same people who make Welcome to Night Vale. This one, I should just show you. This one is more of a story. Welcome to Night Vale is like can be ongoing forever kind of thing. This is like has a beginning, middle, and end. But it's a retelling of the podcast, which is very interesting. And I want to see how that compares. It doesn't have super great reviews, but I still want to see it. So, yeah. I really need to get to this book, Symptoms of a Heartbreak with the Fire and High. I really need to get to all these books so I can finally finish the Netflix series for a series of unfortunate events. I was reading them in tandem with watching the series and then I just fell off. Now's a good time to do that since I have more time. Maybe I'll do it. No, I won't do it this weekend, but sometime soon. If it makes you. I kind of don't want to read this, but I own the book. So I feel like I'm just going to read it because I own it. Thomas Mercies. Do, do, do. I try to only have one book by each author that I haven't read that many books from. So yeah, I do. So sometimes I just check to see if I've added any other books from that author that I want to not have. Mm, I think I'm good with all these books, which kind of sucks because I have 464 books on this want to read shelf and I'm about to add more. So, yeah. But first, I'm actually going to organize it by order and I'm also going to take a look at my like April TBR that I made for the owls and I'm going to reorder the books just because I like to. Uh I like to have the books in the order that, not the order that I'm going to read them because there are 400 books, but like the first like 10 or so, or like close to one, I'm going to read them. So the Queen, A Match Made in Mendy, that should also be currently reading. So let me do that. Currently reading. Sorcery of Thorns. The Sorcery of Thorns and the Astonishing Color of After. This, oh, it's already number 2. Nope, don't want to share it on Goodreads. The Astonishing Color of After. this should be probably number 1. Then I'm going to go back to my books. And back to want to read and just see the order. Just, for fun. That seems good. I do have Becoming. I do have I also had to bring like a select number of books with me because I couldn't just have a suitcase full of books. So those books are in the top 5, and that's kind of all that matters. Now I'm gonna do my On My Radar. So the On My Radar are books that I kind of want to read, or like I heard about them, and then I was like, I'm not sure if I want to add to my giant want to read list. So then I put it on my radar just so I can feel better about the want to read list not being 500 books. And usually I do this by, the publication date, because mostly it's books that haven't come out yet, but sometimes I add books to this just for funsies, that are old. So some of these are not coming out for a while, or they just are unknown, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what makes Goodreads add books as unknown, but yeah, this is not this. It says this came out April 2nd, but nobody's read it. And this author I think is pretty popular, so not nobody. Lots of people have read it actually. I thought this said 19, not 190. So, since it's out, do I want to read this? Do I have any other books by Holly Bourne on my TBR? I do. I think this is her first book, or like her most popular. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of this one because if I like that one, I will then look back at her backlist and um, decide what I want to read next. So, yeah. And this one comes out on August 4th, so I don't have to think about that right now. These two came out a long time ago. Actually, a lot of these actually came out a long time ago. Quality Land. Let's do those. Self-made. Okay, so there is now a Netflix documentary series. I don't know if it's a documentary. I think it's fictionalized, and apparently it's based on this book. But the Netflix series definitely fictionalized a lot of them. I watched a review for Harriet. If you watch videos other than BookTube, although sometimes she does book reviews. I think mostly she does like TV show and movie reviews. So, and she pointed out the discrepancies between Madam C.J. Walker's actual life and the Netflix shows, and she was not a fan of the Netflix show, and the way she talked about the book made me want to read the book. And yeah, so I think I do want to read this. I'm gonna move it to want to read. If I did it, I was reading something. Yeah, I was reading something, and someone like mentioned the O.J. Simpson case, and it made me more interested. Normally, I'm not super interested in true crime, but yeah, but this made me want to be interested in this, but I also don't know if I should read this book. Oops, did not mean to do that. I don't know if I should read this book because it's like O.J. Simpson's If I Did It, This Is How I Did It, even though he did it. We all know he did it. And really, it's really bold that he published a book saying, this is how I would have done it. Oh, did I turn off screen sharing? I'm really terrible at this. I did turn off screen sharing. Yeah. Monty, maybe we could buddy read the book and see how we feel. But also, thank you for telling me I turned off screen sharing. I'm just not smart, I guess. Uh, this live stream has just been full of mistakes, and also me talking about things nobody can see or hear. Hopefully everyone can hear me, everyone can see what I'm doing. But yeah, the O.J. Simpson case. I feel like I should maybe read a book about someone who, like, not about someone, but from someone who just like talks about the case rather than the actual crime. Um, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do like a separate search outside of this stream for a book that is not actually written by or with O.J. Simpson and just find something about the case because I think that would be more interesting and better for me. This one I think a bunch of people have been talking about. I feel like I originally heard about this series from from Riley Marie. Is that her channel name? Maybe. And it sounds very interesting. It's about a woman who likes butterflies and they solve mysteries. And I love mysteries. I think I do. I really don't read that many, but I really used to love them. So I'm going to add it to my want to read. Radiance is a deco punk pulp SF alt history space opera mystery set in a Hollywood and solar system very different from our own. Wow. Maybe that's why I added it to this TBR. That sounds amazing. Okay. Definitely going on my want to read. Yeah. Quality Land. I don't know who talked about this. Maybe I'm gonna say Harriet did from Harriet Rosie. I could be lying, but she has a nice channel. Check it out anyway. Um, this is this is like it says The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy meets 1984. 1984 used to be like my favorite dystopian, and then I reread it as an adult, and then I was like, what was eighth grade me thinking? But it's still good. And the Quality Land, the best country on earth. Here, a universal ranking system determines the social advantages and career opportunities of every member of society. That sounds really interesting. And I need to, not need to, but I want to get better. I want to get better at reading dystopians again because I'm an adult now and I should read adult dystopians. Not that young adult dystopians are bad, but I wasn't a fan of them as the years progressed, which is why I stopped reading them. But now I can read adult ones. How to hack a heartbreak. Oh, I didn't do anything. I'm gonna add this to my to read. How to hack a heartbreak. Why did I? Uh, by day, Mel Strickland is an underemployed help desk tech at a startup incubator. I can't read anymore. Where she helps entitled programmers, hatchlings who can't even fix their own laptops. Okay, so if you don't know, I am a software developer, which is probably why I picked this up. I don't design apps or anything, and I also would never work help desk because it is the worst. Um, but yeah, she makes her own app that allows users to log harassers and abusers in online dating space. That sounds fun, but Chelsea did not like it. This person DNF'd it, but this person gave it 5. Oh, this Chanel was why I added this. Um, Why did this person give it 1 star? This has not been my experience, but I could be lucky. I don't know. Chanel did give it a glowing review. I think she did like a whole video on it. But a lot of the reviews are things that would bother me it seems like. So I think that's gonna go. And now we are on How Rory Thorne Destroyed the Multiverse. Jake in the Box. Come on. Hello. First in a duology that reimagines fairy tale tropes with a space opera, The Princess Bride meets Princess Leia. Interesting, interesting. Wah, wah. I don't know who that is. I don't know. It has 3.97 stars though, so that's a pretty good rating. But when does this come out? It's out already. Let's go. I will add it to my want to read. It's hard being one of the few black kids at St. Clair Prep. Especially when you're routinely harassed by the dead. It says 2020 by Putnam. There's no actual date on it, and it has no reviews. I don't know. Also, someone should tell a Goodreads librarian that. Oh, I thought I saw a typo. Maybe I just can't see. But it's not out yet, so I don't have to decide on that. This came out March 5th. Mental health, bullying, grief, and growing up around social media. This sounds really sad. I guess it's about his brother. I mean, no, it's about a kid whose brother dies of suicide. Do I want to read it? The horrifying truth behind his brother's suicide. What does that mean? That does make me want to read it. Sometimes I look at other people's reviews. I will. Yeah, I'll add it to my want to read list. Riot Baby. I originally didn't want to read it, but then everyone kept saying how good it was, so now I want to read it. Ink in the Blood, but also I don't know if I want to read it before I read his other book, Beast Made of Night. I've actually met Tochi Onibuchi at an author signing. When I met Danielle Clayton, and yeah, he was there, and I felt really bad because I didn't have his book. But yeah, Okay, Beast Made of Night I will try Riot Baby because it has better reviews, and I'm actually gonna get rid of this book because I actually haven't heard that great things about it. Beast Made of Night. I can't figure out how to freaking remove books off of your Goodreads shelf from the page. Does anyone know that? How to do that? Hi! I'll just edit. Remove from my books. And we will keep Riot Baby, and I'll give that a shot, especially because it's a standalone, and yeah, it seems all around better. Ink in the Blood. A lush, dark YA fantasy that weaves together tattoo magic, faith, and eccentric theater in a world where lies are currency and ink is a weapon. Perfect for fans of Lee Bardugo and Kendra Blake, or Kendara Blake. I should figure out how to say that. I shall keep it. When did it come out? I shall keep it. I'm going to add it to my want to read. I'm really not that great at being discerning and being like, no, I should keep my list down. I'm never going to, I mean, I guess I could read 500 books. I could finish all the books on my to read shelf on Goodreads if I stopped adding books to it and I had 5 years. If I read 100 books a year. But I'm not going to stop adding books to it, so it's hard out here. The unspoken name. What if you knew how and when you will die? Course source, I don't know how to say that, does. She will climb the mountain, enter the shrine of the unspoken, and gain the most honored title, sacrifice. Oh, and then, I think someone I watched talked about this book. This was the person, but then maybe, I don't know. Well, it was DNF'd by, I think, the person the reason that I added it to my shelf, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Excuse me. Red Hood. Oh, this was talked about by Starla from Starla Reads, and she really liked this, and it sounded really interesting. And it's like a Red Riding Hood retelling, obviously by the title. And yeah, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna add it to my list. Music from Another World. I've been going back and forth on this. I don't think I want to read it. I'm gonna delete that. But I also want to see. Okay. Yeah. I want to see. I don't know what I want to see. Okay, so all the other books on this list come out later. So, yeah. On my radar future, I think it's for books that come out in 2021. Yeah. Or don't have publication dates like at all. So I'm actually going to move some of the books on my radar from on my radar to on my radar future. And yeah. So this is going to go on Okay, so all the other books are 2020 releases. That's good. What else is there? Oh no. I saw this. I saw this after I already took it off. Okay. I trust you, Jess, but I'm still gonna leave it deleted, and if I really like Riot Baby, I will add it back. What else did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to go back to the date added thing and make sure everything is shelved on my like tag shelves correctly. Today. And they're not. This should have Black Author TBR, Red Hood, that is not a black woman. Also Black Author TBR. I think. Can I get rid of that shelf? I also have an Asian author shelf that I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't. I don't know if I should make a separate shelf for like, I have a black author shelf because I am focused like more on black authors, but obviously I want to read books by other by other people of color. And I'm not sure if I should just have a people of color shelf. It seems like a lot to have a shelf for every single race. And I originally made the Asian author shelf when the Asian readathon was going on last year, just because I didn't know what books I had. So I'm not sure if I should convert that to a personal color shelf and then do that. How long have I been streaming for? Almost an hour. So that seems like a lot to do. So I'm not going to do it here. Maybe in the next stream I will. But this goes in the Black Author TBR. Want want. I think I looked at Jacqueline Woodson is a Black author. That is not a Black author. Neither is he. Special topics in calamity physics. Probably the rest of these because these start getting shelved correctly. So probably the rest of these are fine. And I want to go on my red shelf to see because some of these tags I only know the answer until I don't know the answer until I've read it. And I think this should be an almost cried. I did almost cry while reading it. It was good. Also graphic novel. Should I have? Yeah. And not fiction. Not really self-help. I should delete this shelf, the tough problem shelf. I used to really like Chicken Soup for the Soul. And one of the sections in Chicken Soup for the Soul books was called Tough Problems, and it dealt with people's like mental health and things, and like mental health, like people dealing with like tough problems like grief and things like that. And so I took that and I made a whole Goodreads shelf for that, but I have not used it in years, so I should delete that shelf. I'm gonna do that. Black author. I think that's kind of it for this one. I don't really have I guess multiple POVs. I don't really know why I keep track of that. That is self-help. I think everything else is the same. Did I give it? I gave this 2.5 stars. So I think it should be 2 stars. Like on Goodreads, it's 2.5 stars in my mind and also in my reading spreadsheet. I also have to add books to my reading spreadsheet. I think I'm gonna do that off camera. That's not that interesting. Was this that interesting, really? Is anything interesting? Now I'm getting existential. This, no. And this would be multiple POVs. I think that's it. I think everything else is shelved correctly. Dream Thieves is also multiple POV. I mean, yeah. Now everything is shelved correctly. And I think that's all I kind of wanted to do. These shelves, as far as I know, seem fine. I've only read 13 self-help books. Feels like it should be more. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, I was gonna delete a shelf. Tough problem shelf. I'm like, what shelf was that? Just take a look at memory lane. Look down memory lane. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, I guess I have used it. The last time I used it was 2018. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the shelf. How do you do that? Edit. Delete. Yes. I guess that's it. I think that's it for everything I wanted to do during the stream. Yeah, I think I'm done. Hopefully, if you guys also organize your Goodreads shelves with me, you got something done. Sorry about the beginning of this, where there was just no sound or no video. I'm not a professional. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, so I'm gonna head out and also eat dinner. Hope you guys have a good night and drink some wine if you're all of age. I'm pretty sure everyone who's commented is. So drink wine, unless you don't like wine. In which case, drink something else. Anything you want. I'm gonna stop now. Bye.